Moving along to the next column of information, here we've got number of career starts, so you've got a range that you can pick from, the number of distance starts from a minimum to a maximum, the number of wins that they've had over that distance, and the number of placings that they've had over that distance. So the starts, wins, placings, and you'll see that's by distance. Now the same concept applies by track, by wet conditions, but by first up and by second up. So you've got that same type of consistent theme going straight through across different attributes. So distance, track starts, wet starts, first up starts, and second up starts. Then we move on to form risk. Now here you can put a setting, you know that our form ratings, we assign a form reliability assessment, whether it's better, moderate, harder, so forth. You can also combine and say better or moderate, or harder or limited data, and so forth. So there's quite a bit of flexibility if you so wanted to apply that particular filter. You can also filter by the top rated risk and say, well look, now I only want A level risk grade A, or you could say I want to look at A and B, or I want to look at A, B and C. So basically all the permutations are here and to give you, or most of the permutations are there to give you maximum flexibility on what you do there. Now you may not want to do that at all, but it is something that we're looking at to see whether there's any particular advantage in filtering particular events based on our assessment of top rated runner risk. There's also a favourite runner profile filter possibility here, whether we can look at whether the favourite is the same across all tote states, and we can either ignore that factor or we can say it must be the same, otherwise if it's not the same or is not the same, and basically if that condition has to be met for your particular selection to get included for betting purposes, or we can just ignore it. Same sort of thing with strong favourite. Strong favourite is defined by having a price that is less than half of its nearest rival, so the second favourite. Okay, I'll leave it at there and I'll move down to this section on a separate video. Thank you.